Have you ever imagined a place where no one has been, no one has seen, people who normal technology-based Homo sapiens have never met? Somewhere where no human like you and me have ever stepped foot? Yes, this is about North Sentinel Island. Located in the Bay of Bengal, off the northwest coast of Indonesia, is a small series of islands surrounded by crystal-clear water. Humans have been exploring the Indian archipelago, which consists of 572 islands. For ages, North Sentinel Island is still shrouded in mystery. Even though several surrounding islands are popular tourist destinations, North Sentinel Island is one of the islands of the world it is forbidden to visit. This island is home to one of the last isolated and uncontacted tribes in the world, hunter-gatherers called Sentinelese tribe. It is not allowed for any human to enter or be within 26 kilometers distance from the island, nor would you want to. The Sentinelese are short people 165 centimeters tall with dark shiny skin and teeth, with strong muscles as they are hunter-gatherers. Women of the Sentinelese tribe wear fiber strings around their waists, necks, and heads. Men adorn themselves with thicker waist belts, necklaces, and headbands. They often carry spears, bows, and arrows, highlighting their readiness to defend their territory. They use spears, arrows, and bows to kill and hunt animals. Some stories believe that the Sentinelese had migrated from Africa tens and thousands of years ago. They have been isolated with no proper contact with a modern-day technology-based human for 60,000 years. They are so difficult to count that even estimating their population size is challenging. Anthropologists' population projections and data from a 2011 census suggest that there are probably somewhere between 80 and 150 people on the island. However, the number may range from 15 to 500. The Sentinelese have ties to the indigenous populations of the nearby Andaman Islands in the Bay of Bengal off the coast of India. The Onge and the Jarawa, two other Andaman communities, still don't speak a common language with them since they've been so isolated for so long. The Sentinelese use these canoes for fishing and crab harvesting. If they follow the same practices as other Andamanese peoples, will subsist mainly on the fruits and tubers native to the island. As for their diet, they are hunters and gatherers, as well as on seabird and turtle eggs and small game such as pigs, birds, and rabbits. They are well armed with bows and arrows, spears and knives, and even explorers have learned to appreciate their skill with these weapons. The first and last friendly contact happened in 1974. National Geographic gifted the Sentinelese a pig, doll, toy car, cooking utensils, and coconuts. This is the first and, must say, last friendly visit the Sentinelese ever had with technology-based humans. Not only because the government has banned going to the island, but also because the Sentinelese have become increasingly dangerous over the past few years. But in 2018, John Allen Chow, a brave and determined investigator of the island, was killed as recently as 2018 by the tribe. Chow, in his journal, wonders if the North Sentinel Island is the last stronghold of Satan, the reason the tribe doesn't welcome outsiders. The tribe chased him away twice, but on his third attempt, it's believed he was killed. In his journal, he wrote his plan of going to the island by tipping the fisherman $30,000 just to take him to the island at night. He expressed his frustration of not being welcomed the last few times he went. The night Chow was taken to the island, he told the fisherman not to wait for him. He was killed by the Sentinelese and was seen being dragged to bury on the shore by the fisherman the next day. Ended up the fisherman and 6 others who helped Chow are in jail. But Chow isn't the only person who was killed by the Sentinelese. 2 fishermen drunk and, in their boat, late at night drifted towards the island, even after many fishermen warned them. As they were drunk, they didn't seem to care. They drifted onto the shores of the island and were killed by the Sentinelese. Attempts to recover their bodies were stopped, as every time a helicopter or ship went close to the island, it was welcomed with arrows and spears. Their bodies were never recovered. Another story of fishermen illegally fishing for crabs near the shore of the island was also killed and never seen again. It is crucial to respect the North Sentinelese tribe's isolation, particularly because they are not immunized against common diseases that the rest of the world has built resistance to over centuries. The North Sentinelese tribe are a highly endogamous group, meaning they primarily breed within their own community. This has led to an accumulation of recessive mutations within their gene pool. Such genetic homogeneity can pose significant risks. If an epidemic strikes, the entire population can get decimated due to a lack of protective genes that might otherwise offer some level of immunity. Their immune systems have not been exposed to, therefore, have not adapted to pathogens that are common elsewhere in the world. Historical records show that indigenous tribes similar to the North Sentinelese tribe have suffered catastrophic population declines when exposed to diseases like malaria and measles. These diseases can spread rapidly and lethally through small, unexposed populations. In essence, respecting the North Sentinelese tribe's isolation is not merely about preserving their autonomy, but is a crucial measure to prevent the potential decimation of their population through introduced diseases. Letting nature take its course is the most respectful and ethical approach to ensuring their continued survival. What do you think about the North Sentinel Island and its tribe? Drop down your comment below. And if you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and hit subscribe. Stay informed and inspired. Follow us for regular updates and be the first to see what's next from around the world.